Guys, so for this week's assignment, I honestly thought the argument between Raul and Nozick was particularly interesting throughout the reading and the clip from the crash course, in their arguments towards what's injustice and what's right and wrong from like each side. Found that very interesting. For the assignment, it was very challenging because each one like served like its own purpose and stuff. But I ultimately chose the childhood education because it reminded me of an assignment that I had did in one of my previous courses with Maya Angelou and I believe it was the Songbird. So like her growing up in the South, being of color in a neighborhood in that time period that were underprivileged, didn't have the proper education as the whites. So like that reminded me of like that. And honestly, I think all children deserve to be treated and have education that's equal to others. They're more vulnerable, and that with the lack of education in like the poor neighborhoods, as in the prompt given for discussion, they would fall drastically behind. Like dropout rates from school would probably increase because of that, because they don't have the proper education to continue going. That's I found that not fair to them because they deserve to have the same education as everyone else and stuff. So I ultimately chose option B, even though option A is understandable. They're both understandable, but I feel like option A is more of, I feel like more corruption because of the injustices with the courts and everything, and the healthcare system, how things are handled. I feel like what we want the outcome to be isn't the outcome for that. So that's why I ultimately chose option B, if that makes sense, guys. But yeah.